The work that I produce is all about social change, and the vast majority of the work that I've done over the last 10 or 15 years has been within communities that are perhaps isolated or not accessing mainstream facilities. And certainly in terms of tools and mechanisms, creativity is a brilliant way of going out in a really open way to engage with people, because it doesn't rely on you having English as your first language, being literate, being numerate, or any of those other things that are traditional within an educational setting. But it is about delivering skills to people and devolving responsibility to people so that they can pick those skills up and become cultural producers for themselves. In some instances, this has enabled people to completely change their lives, particularly around young people who maybe have come through young offending backgrounds, who are maybe in the care system, or kids out on estates that are really a little bit aimless, don't really know what they want to do. And what continually amazes me and kind of is the thing that motivates me and gets me out of bed in the morning is I know every project I'm going to go into, there's going to be a star, and not in the X Factor sense, but there will be one at least, and up to 5 or 6 that are absolute diamonds, that they've got some real talent. So the other side of what I do is about developing talent, and that talent usually comes from non-traditional backgrounds, because I don't believe that you have to go through years and years and years of traditional education and then go to university and then. And actually they are exclusive mechanisms by which you join a creative community. So I also like to connect communities and get people who maybe traditionally would not work together to come together around a theme. So I worked within an organisation previously to being completely freelance, and within that organisation our focus was specifically on developing those kinds of projects. So we did everything from full-on musical theatre pieces, we did feature films, and these were all done in the context of just people coming together with newly learned skills and sometimes no skills at all, but actually on the job in practice. And some of the great things about that is we've enabled people then to unlock potential and find route ways out of their circumstances.
At least even in the bad times now, I know that I've got something. It's like a light at the end of the tunnel now. It's like I've got something that I want to get back out there for. I've got something that I want to get out, to be involved, and that's pretty special.
If you coming here, not have money, not have a job, not have many things, you are confident down. This is natural, absolutely. So what I am not important, but this project say, oh yes, you are important, and what you are is important. And I am again confident man, and I say thank you for this, what doing this for me.
My son was dead proud of me when I did that. He saw it and he was like, "Wow, Dad, I didn't know you could do anything like that." I said, "Neither did I."
Quite a lot of the people that we've worked with, for instance, over the last few years are now freelancing in the sector, have set up their own businesses, have their own creative practice, and that for me is, that shows that it works. But it is that critical process of mobilising action within communities, but devolving that responsibility to those communities, not trying to do it to them or for them. It's about them doing it for themselves, and I think that translates in whatever community you are in, within whatever part of the world that you're in.